Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of X to Interact. I am here. I'm Sam. I'm here with Eric, Gaff, and Steven. This week, we are going to be predicting the year of 2023 when it comes to gaming. Before we get into that, let me tell you where you can find all of our wonderful content. For the audio podcast, you can find us on all your favorite podcast services. But if you want to see our beautiful faces, you can tune in live on twitch.tv/xinteract, or you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/xinteract, where we also make all sorts of different fun videos, including a Game Awards video that you can go check out now. If you want everything in one nice package, just go to podpage.com/xinteract, and you will find a lot of links, probably more than you'll ever want, but all our socials will be there. And everything you'll ever need. And our Discord link, I think, is also there, and you can join us there if you want to have some fun discussions on a daily basis. Now, without further ado, let's get into some predictions. This year we're going to be asking a ton of questions. We have 26 questions total.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bunch of yes or no ones to start, and we'll go through. We'll each answer them. We'll talk about them a little bit. Some questions we'll talk about more than others, I'm sure. Hopefully they're not too skewed towards my interests, because I tried to spread them out a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, look at the first two questions.
The first two are definitely but still. Further down, I try to get into other people's interests. Let's start off with, will we see Dragon Age Dreadwolf gameplay at all? And assume, for all these questions, assume that by the end of the year, by 12/20 or 12/31/2023, will we see Dragon Age Dreadwolf gameplay? Oh, Gaff, I was gonna fill it out. You don't have to.
Okay.
FYI.
So I got a couple questions first. When did they first announce Dreadwolf again?
They announced this at, I believe, the 2020 Game Awards.
And it wasn't even called Dreadwolf yet.
It was
or
not
was it?
even called Dreadwolf.
Okay. And we're 3 years.
They gave the name.
Actually, it might have been 2019.
Yeah. Well, it was
They gave the name on Dragon Age Day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was this past year or something like that, or last.
Yeah, they gave the name this year.
Yeah.
And yeah, I believe it was 2019 Game Awards. Let me make, or 2020. When was Dragon Age announced? When was Dragon Age?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, or not.
Really?
All right. Gaff says no.
This feels like another one of those games that just isn't real.
Holy shit. Okay. It was the 2018 Game Awards.
Awesome.
Fuck me.
Awesome.
Damn.
Awesome.
All right.
This game is
yes. Because
what? Okay.
I'm
trying to be positive here. All right.
It's ethereal, right?
I want to get the read out there, because I don't know how long development is for Dragon Age normally, but if it's 2018, goddamn.
I gotta see something, right?
This and Mass Effect is Elder Scrolls 6 territory for me.
Oh,
I think
they are.
Mass Effect's way farther off than Dragon Age is, in my opinion.
Well,
No.
yeah, because we don't even have a title for Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I still think we'll see gameplay. I will. I'll say that.
It's tough, because what do you consider gameplay? Because
Right.
Because we haven't even gotten the CG trailer yet, so unless they're right to ship this thing out.
We've gotten a trailer.
Because look
Just
back
not
at
very
it.
much.
Not with a name, though.
With atmosphere trailer, just a bunch of smoke and clouds and
Same with
a voiceover.
Same with Fable, right?
We got
Yeah.
I'm saying we got a cinematic trailer. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, look back at Anthem. They had gameplay in one of their trailers, but it wasn't real gameplay, if you know what I mean, because that was not what the game looked like at all when it launched.
It looks similar. It wasn't crazy off. But
Are we getting Dragon Age Inquisition or Dragon Age Dreadwolf gameplay? I need Eric. You said yes, right?
I said yes. Yeah, I think we'll see it.
So Steven?
I say yes, we'll see it.
Wow. Okay, so everybody except Gaff says we'll see Dragon Age Dreadwolf gameplay. I don't like Gaff's answer, but he's probably fucking right, and I'm gonna be really upset.
Shun the non-believer.
I'm gonna be very upset if we don't see anything this year. Like, that's gonna be concerning. Number 2, will the next Mass Effect game get an official title?
All right, now same question. When was Mass Effect announced?
This was announced at the Game Awards 2020
Okay.
with that amazing trailer that I still watch like every now and then to make me feel something. Kind of like the Elder Scrolls 6. You know, it's funny, Gaff mentioned that they're turning into Elder Scrolls 6. These are like my 3 favorite gaming franchises, and they're all just like
way out
and very like questionable. It's very upsetting to me.
Yes, we will get a title. Oh,
Gaff said yes. All right, I like that positivity, but I'm gonna say no.
oh my goodness! You think a gameplay trailer is easier than a title?
This game's farther out. It's not coming out until after Dragon Age.
The writing is, maybe they'll have to wait on more writing to be complete before they get a title.
I'm gonna say yes. Maybe next N7 day they'll be like, "Oh, here's a title for the next Mass Effect game. See you again in 5 years."
Exactly.
See, my thinking is they're gonna put all focus more to Dragon Age this year.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I don't think we're gonna get a title.
But you can still put it out N7 day. Just be like, "Yo, here's the title." But they did
so
last year with the poster or whatever it was.
Yeah, but
the concept art.
BioWare's often been a one-horse race, when it comes to
my
games.
thing is Mass Effect Day, nothing ever significant has happened on N7 Day. It's always just like, here's some concept art. It's never like,
wait, didn't we get?
Here's a dope fucking release date and trailer.
Am I wrong? But did we not get Legendary Edition announcement near or on that? Like,
that might have been announced on N7 Day.
Yeah, but it's not like a new. I guess
that's not new.
Mass Effect. Yeah.
The only like new stuff we've ever gotten on N7 Day is like concept art. Merch, yeah. Here's some merch. Here's another way for us to make money off of you while you wait for your fucking game to be made.
Right.
There's a body pillow on our official store.
Fuck yeah.
Like
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow, Gaff says yes. Bonus will be called The Mass Effect.
The kind of like how the new Batman is called The Batman because it makes it sound more
Why not?
mysterious.
I like that. That. That's good.
That's fun. That's a good one.
Number 3. Will we see Astrobot in a new game this year?
Sure.
Me down for a no.
Eric says no. Gaff says sure.
Very flippant, sure.
I'm gonna say
sure.
Fuck yes.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna try to be positive. I hope so. I feel like with the PlayStation VR 2 coming out, they're gonna have an announcement of some sort.
Mm-hmm. So I have again another. I have no horse in this race in particular. So, I'm gonna say the same thing as Gaff. Why not? I think it will. Yeah.
Why not here? Yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna type yes.
Verbatim, dude.
I'm gonna type yeah.
Yeah.
So for those listening, we're gonna be recording these, and then next year we'll see
Yeah.
our predictions if they came true or not.
Exactly.
Now,
When
real
we-
quick.
when,
If we
when
re-
we do a
if we
predictions
remember.
episode next year, we'll
Yeah.
Yeah, we did them last year, and I think I lost my list, so I don't remember what I put.
we also kind of just like did it like freely last year.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be documented.
All I remember
They
is
should-
that
Now
I
we're
said
doing
that
it right.
Right.
Now we're doing
I-
it right, exactly.
I remember saying that we'll see more mergers and acquisitions, and I was right about that.
Yes. Yeah.
You were right.
At some point, I predicted Assassin's Creed Infinity. I'll have or whatever the fuck they called it,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sam
That,
did.
I think that was
predict
2 years ago.
and I was
That
like
was
pretty.
scary.
That was pretty
Scary.
Like that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
That was,
Pretty sick.
that was spooky.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
That's
Inside
some
man.
Nostradamus type shit.
Exactly. Will Kingdom Hearts 4 get a release window?
No.
Well,
No.
you guys go
No.
first.
Jinx, you want me a Coke?
You wait. So Steven and Gav said no.
Simultaneous no. Yeah.
No. No. Eric, what are you thinking?
Okay. Let me
I'm
go
thinking-
on a little bit of a tangent here, all right?
Oh, here we go.
Isn't it?
Oh
Was
boy.
last year the anniversary or was this year the anniversary?
I think it was last year.
These
Fuck.
Kingdom Hearts nerds? Oh,
Yeah, it was last year
goodness.
because I remember I put
Yeah.
my Fantasy Critic next Kingdom Hearts game, and they announced it, and it was like the Fantasy Critic put Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, because you were hoping for the spin-off. You
Yeah, I was
cheap
hoping for some sort of spin-off because they usually had a
bastard.
game every year, or like every few years.
Oh, speaking of Fantasy Critic, thank you for not bidding on Call of the Mountain.
Oh, I don't care about Call of Duty.
Oh, that's gonna get a good score. Pretty confident. Pretty confident.
Sevens.
But anyway, Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm gonna say yes.
No, you have to write it in
Actually-
the doc like that.
Wait.
The more you say, the more you have to write in the doc.
Well,
bro.
the thing is, Square Enix has already got Final Fantasy 16 coming out this year. You know what? That's never stopped them before from like announcing enough shit. So
Not
No.
Squeenix, no.
Let me tell you, Final Fantasy 7 Remake came out within like a few weeks of like a major Final Fantasy 14 like patch, and like so they don't really care. Those are like separate entities for them.
Yeah.
And, like, I assume Kingdom Hearts is the same way.
I'm gonna say yes. What did you say, Eric?
All right, I'm gonna say yes, and I think the people like really are like denying it is because Kingdom Hearts 3, but like Kingdom Hearts 3 was never in development, like never fully announced or in development until like I think it was like 2013 ish. And so all those years between 2 and 3, there was never Kingdom Hearts 3 was never a thing. They were working on the spin-offs.
yeah.
Which
Wait, but-
Yeah,
of
I'm
those, like
hopeful.
one
What's your-
was great. Just
I'm
put that
hopeful
out
this
there.
happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully this happens.
And
I
then
see.
they had to change engines midway between development, so that's why it took a little bit longer too.
Yeah, didn't they,
Luminous
didn't they show it?
engine-
Didn't they show like 2 versions of that Olympus trailer?
I
Yeah.
think so. I know the
'Cause, like,
first engine was Luminous Engine, which is like the engine used in Final Fantasy 15 and
Yeah.
Forspoken. And
And I
that
think-
engine does not seem to be working well because they
And I
swapped
think-
to Unreal afterwards.
Yeah, I think that first trailer. I think the first trailer they showed of Kingdom Hearts 3 was like in that engine,
Yeah,
and then they showed pretty much the same trailer but in the new engine.
yeah, exactly.
Like the next time they showed it, I'm pretty sure the Olympus thing. God, that game's nuts.
Yeah, so Kingdom
Um,
Hearts 4 is using Unreal. I believe it's 4. Maybe they're going to 5 whenever. I don't know exactly, but
Mm.
it's on Unreal now. They're probably not going to have engine troubles. So I
I'm
think
so happy that Mass
it's gonna
Effect's
come
going to
earlier.
Unreal as well.
It's just a good engine.
Fucking
that's-
Frostbite's so annoying.
These proprietary engines, you have the the Slipstream engine from
Flip
Halo.
Space, yeah, for
Yeah.
Halo.
Slow space.
They ditched that right for
They were
for the
going to.
for the rumored battle royale. At least it's using something
Wow,
else.
pretty crazy.
Allegedly.
Every studio is just ditching their own engine.
Right.
Except Bethesda. Bethesda stays strong with their fucking 40-year-old creation engine.
God damn
and
it.
Call of Duty.
Wasn't this?
The two
Keep
long
putting a
standing
new
ones.
skin on it.
They said they had revevamped it in certain ways for stuff.
Yeah.
but
We'll see
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, they say that
Yeah.
fucking every time.
Right, sure, yeah. Do you guys say yes then?
So me and Eric both said yes. The two huge Kingdom Hearts fans, you know.
let me make this clear. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they'll release from the Wii this year. I'm just saying
Oh
they'll
no,
probably give
no,
like
no. It just
2024 or something like that.
It's gonna get a release window. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, exactly. Number 5. Will Sam, being me, finish Elden Ring in the year 2023?
That's a
I mean, that's up to you, man.
I'm gonna say no. There's no fucking fat chance I'm finishing this game.
So
yeah.
I missed when like you started playing it. Like,
I
what
might
did
play
you
it a
think of
lot.
it, is my thing. Were you like struggling? Were you like I wasn't there.
I'll let him explain.
It was more I was just getting mad that the co-op is fucking awful.
Oh yeah,
It's trash, yeah.
atrocious. But I was having fun with like the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Did you
I mean,
fight the
it's-
tree sentinel?
I need to like figure out what I'm doing, but you know.
once you get your build and like your armor and stuff like that and figure out what you're doing with that,
And I'm not gonna block a single enemy, you know?
he's a roly boy.
Oh,
so
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna
Blocking's
fucking-
pretty strong.
No,
Well,
I'm gonna
he's-
dodge.
He's dual wield, so like it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm dodging.
I think he's gonna do Dex build. To be honest.
Damn, after the nerfs already happened.
It's gonna end really
No.
well.
That's PvP though, Eric. I think the nerf.
Well, that's the thing.
to-
Steven's like, oh, invading doesn't happen that often. Me and Cody got invaded like twice in 20 minutes. I
Y'all
was
are
like, are
just
you
unlucky.
fucking kidding me?
Y'all are just unlucky. I got invaded maybe a total of like 15 times the entire time I played Elden Ring. So
Literally, we didn't even leave the same, like in the same fucking area. We got invaded twice. I was like, are you
I found that
fucking-
the further
bullshit.
in the game you go, like the less you get invaded.
right,
Mm.
right.
Yeah, well, it was really annoying.
That opening area is annoying. You will get invaded
Yeah.
more.
But I'm just
I-
not gonna play co-op and have invasions off. So
It was funny. There
There we go.
was definitely some funny moments with those two.
we killed a giant. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. They ganged up on one of those roaming giants.
Dude, co-op
Kneecap
co-op's fun
biters
when you can
struck.
like get it to work, but it's just like such a pain in the ass.
They were literally slicing its kneecaps, and that's kind of funny.
And then on like soldier enemies, we were just having like Cody run away, and then I would like come up from behind and just stab them in the back as they were chasing Cody.
God,
We took out like an entire
No.
camp doing that. It was fucking
no
great.
honor for these guys. No. I don't think he'll finish. I don't think he'll finish Elden Ring in this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna
being
say no
realistic.
as well because
Wow.
if it
no
was a normal
confidence.
Souls, okay, if it was a normal Souls game, I'd say yes because those are shorter. Elden Ring is
Yeah,
really long.
It's really long.
No confidence in me. All right.
No, it's
Gaff?
not that.
It's like a traditional JRPG length.
Yeah.
What you saying, Gaff?
No. Is it? Tell you what, you'll probably finish the Hero of Ages before you finish Elden Ring, at least.
Ooh, I'm adding that. Finish Hero of Ages before Elden Ring. Tell you what. I
You
read.
finished it.
That'd be so funny if I already finished it. No, I read the
A
first
chapter.
like quarter of it a
Oh,
couple weeks
okay.
ago.
That's a
Sweet.
Maybe not the first quarter, but like I read a good chunk of it.
It's
Nice.
a slow start, but it's also really good. So
Yeah, enjoying it so far. I just don't read very much. uh, number 6. Will Eric finish Ni no Kuni?
oh,
Is Eric frozen?
yes, Eric is frozen.
But he's looking very
Right?
defensively. Oh,
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
He's moving again.
He's moving again.
Yeah, that's that. There you go again. My computer like froze a
what
bit,
it
and
is.
yeah.
Anyway,
We'll just try not to address it maybe next time.
will Eric
It'll happen.
finish Ni no Kuni?
Eventually.
Look at that face. Look at that.
Since I answered my
Um,
question, my finishing question first, Eric has to answer this question first.
Eventually.
So you
That's-
think yes?
Will you
That's
finish
not
it
a yes or
in
no.
the year
This year.
2023? Yes or no?
Year 2023. Let's see. Oh man. I want to say yes, but I feel like I'm gonna say no.
Oh goodness.
I gotta go. I gotta have come to terms to myself.
You're gonna
Right.
say
Like,
no?
No. We'll
Yeah.
say no. At
So
least for
maybe-
now.
God damn it!
Maybe
drop-
there'll be a lull period where I go back into it, but like
I was gonna say no either way because like I'm not gonna say yes
Here's-
if you're gonna say no, and then but if you said yes, I was still gonna say no
You're
just,
less sure of it.
just to push you to fucking play it.
Right. I'm gonna add that no, but I think it's going to be because there's not going to be much lull this year. So
No, because
God willing.
no. How do you spell lol? Lol.
LULL.
Easy enough.
well, I mean, for me personally,
said-
next month it might be.
Never
Just
mind.
look at the list here.
I'm also on the no
Whatever.
fence.
No offense. Okay.
Oh my god.
So me and Eric are not finishing games this year.
Old
No
games.
confidence in us. My game a little bit harder than the game that Eric has to finish.
True enough. Fair.
Although the boss fight, there's a couple boss fights in Nino Kuni that can.
They're BS, man. They can go to hell. Some of those. Like,
There's one near the end that can definitely go straight to hell.
yeah.
Boy, you're making it sound like I shouldn't go back. even
No,
more.
you
No, no, the game's
story's
awesome.
absolutely worth it. Yeah.
Because other than that boss fight, like I really liked the boss fights. Number 7. Will a new game with a Marvel character be announced this year? Will a new game, the Marvel character? And remember, this can be like, if it's a new game and it has a Marvel character in it, boom. Like if they come out here and announce Disney Infinity 4
God.
with Captain America, that
Yeah, why
counts.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with yes.
I'm gonna say yes as well. I think we're at a point where like it seems like they're just keeping out these fucking Marvel
Even if
games.
Even if it's just a fucking mobile game, because there's
Like
a
a-
lot of
like a
mobile
Marvel
games.
Snap.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's an
That's
easy
kinda
dub
cheating,
then,
though.
right?
I don't know about that.
That's an easy win because they release a new Marvel mobile game like every 6 months. It seems like.
So you saying yes or no?
I'm saying yes.
Hey,
Yes.
he didn't specify. He just
Yeah,
said a
fuck.
new game.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'll say no.
Okay.
'Cause-
Wow.
I can't think of any rumored Marvel game that hasn't already been, because we got the Captain America Black Panther thing and Wolverines eventually.
Have
If-
they officially announced the Iron Man game? That
Here's
was
the thing.
rumored.
Yes.
If we were talking new property to be
Wait,
video game,
did they really announce that Iron Man game officially?
Yes, they were
Fuck,
talking
maybe I
about all
don't
those
know.
EA games that were gonna happen, and Iron Man was like the first of them.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that
like-
might change my answer.
Though, on this topic though,
'Cause that's
if
I
it
was kind of
counts,
banking on that.
since Disney they're making their own trading card game, this year that's coming out soon,
Does that
kind of
count?
like on the level of Magic
No.
the Gathering.
Mhm.
And as far right now, the first set doesn't seem to have any Marvel or Star Wars characters in it, but who's to say later this year maybe they'll announce another set with some.
Well, that doesn't count because that game already is announced.
Isn't it? I mean, it's
Damn
also
it, okay.
analog, so like.
It can't just be like a because then you would be then you could like count a Fortnite skin.
True enough, right? True
True.
You know what
enough.
I mean?
Still saying yes, though.
So I'm still saying yes because I think a mobile game or some bullshit will happen.
I'll commit to no.
Number 8, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
What is this question? What is it about?
Just
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed
like-
Mirage.
Like what?
Will it come out this year? Will it come out this year?
Yeah.
I'll say
Well,
yeah. Why not?
Yep. I'll say yes. Because I need it to
Been
come
long
out this
enough.
year for my
It's funny
picks.
because they put out pre-orders even though they haven't showed a single drop of gameplay.
The wheel keeps on turning, Sam, for that
Thousands
that
of people
franchise.
bought it.
Yep.
So all of you are saying yes.
That is a fat yes from me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Big
interested
yes.
in it. I just
I am saying yes with a qualifier.
Yes,
that- Ubisoft is not afraid to release
broken stuff.
broken
Bad game.
ass
All right.
game.
Here's the thing: Ubisoft is never
Valhalla
really
wasn't broken.
broken. It was just way too
You-
bloated and long. Like, and
Well,
kind
no,
of
like
boring
Unity
areas.
was fucking buggy. The fucking
That was
what- wasn't-
2015, bro.
But
Right.
wasn't Watch Dogs Legion buggy as hell too?
Oh, true.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
see what I'm saying?
I think it was.
All I'm saying is
Eh.
Ubisoft has a past of like not giving a fuck if their game works. Well, all right.
Yeah, fair. Good point.
All right, next.
Will Link be the only playable character in Breath of the Wild?
Yes, because that game came out in 2017.
Or sorry, I don't know why in
God damn it,
Tears
man.
of the Kingdom.
Fucking smart
Fuck.
ass.
Will Link be the only playable character in Tears of the Kingdom?
Oh my god.
Now what do you say, Eric? What do you say to that?
Yeah, I'm still gonna say yes.
Oh jeez.
I also I think yes too, because Nintendo is all about the saving the princess.
So Eric
Right.
and Gaff say yes.
I want it to be no. I want
I
it to
also want it to be no.
be
But
right because it would be really
I'm saying yes.
interesting.
I'm saying yes.
It's
but I'm
also
gonna
wild that this
say
game comes out in 4 months and we haven't seen like gameplay of it.
Yes, as well. Well, and when you think about
Or like in depth and like
You know what?
description of like what about
I'm gonna
it is
say no.
different.
you're gonna say no.
Damn.
You know, I'll be with Sam on this one. I'm hopeful. I'm gonna say no
I think we play as Zelda.
for like a small part or something for like
I hope so.
certain area.
It's
you
gonna
know,
it's gonna be a stealth mission like in Spider-Man.
escort mission for goddamn. No, but I do think in regards to what you're saying, Eric, like in 4 months with Breath of the Wild, we didn't see a whole lot until fairly close to release. Like we saw a big dump of gameplay like
Yeah.
maybe 6 months out, maybe.
I just remember from like Breath of the Wild, like every like couple game awards, like Nomura, fucking that's Kingdom Hearts. Eiji Aonuma will like, and I think it was Miyamoto. Like I remember this specifically like one show where they had like them like in a room. They had a TV and the Wii U, and like you just see them playing it off screen or whatever. Like that's at least some
Yeah.
gameplay we've seen there.
Right.
And then we had like the initial trailer where we see like Link with the bow hopping off the horse, stuff like that. And then
Yeah,
we
I
get that
remember
fucking
that.
sick ass trailer like literally in January before the Switch came out.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like whatever the next Nintendo Direct is, like we're gonna start seeing like more of that. There's like another sick ass trailer, more like details about it, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Number 10. Will Final Fantasy 16 release to universal acclaim?
Yes, it
Is
feels
everybody
like one
gonna-
of those games.
Is everybody gonna love this game?
What do you mean by what's the qualifier for universal acclaim?
So let's say like 90s
Specific
plus,
90s?
right?
Like a 93 on
Or-
Metacritic.
Yeah.
93.
I'm gonna say 90 on Metacritic.
You just know.
It
just
feels
know.
like one of those games, man.
No,
Just
I'm
like-
gonna say an 88 on Metacritic.
What did remake get? I don't think it ever got.
I'm not gonna say
That
9 because
high.
like 90 is really high. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
like
but this-
I'm gonna say an 88 on Metacritic. Like
I
that's still
want-
universal acclaim.
I want it to get 90s plus. even
I do
though,
too.
Like,
But
you know,
I'm gonna say all right. I'll put in parentheses an 88
Oh, okay.
but
Remake got an 87 on Metacritic, so I mean,
Metacritic.
so
Remake got an 88 on Metacritic.
87.
People
like
can go
that-
fuck themselves. That game is incredible.
at
What are you
pretty
talking
universal. There's some things that I could see maybe dragging.
Yeah,
it down
people don't like the
smidge.
story changes a lot from
Yeah,
seeing.
about? They can cry about it,
yeah, true.
which
From what I
apparently
played,
they did.
yeah, from what I played, I definitely think it definitely belongs above 90s so far. So, but yeah, with this 16, from everything I've seen, and from the way they're just sitting there polishing the game, for a long time now, it seems, I do think it will release to mass acclaim.
I'm also saying yes. Eric, Gaff,
Okay,
Yes, I'm reaffirming.
Eric.
all right, here we go. My heart wants to say yes, but I'm gonna go with a no.
Wow, you fucking suck,
Eric,
dude.
come on.
Oh,
Stop being so
Eric.
No,
negative.
no,
Stop
don't
being
get me
such a
wrong.
negative Nancy.
I'm excited for this game, but I feel like the people are gonna look at the combat and be like, "Oh, it's too Devil May Cry-ish. It's not Final Fantasy."
That's
it's
true. You
gonna
got
go-
those
Yeah, but all-
losers, dude.
But the normies
like-
are gonna love the hell out
That's
of
what I
it, and that's
mean,
why it's
like-
gonna get great scores.
And then like the I don't know. Look, I'm excited for the game, but like I don't know if the medieval kind of setting is gonna hit for everyone. You know.
You know
And
what?
So that's like what I'm.
I'm changing my answer to no.
What I'm
'cause I
more
just
worried.
thought of
Plus,
something.
88 at Metacritic is pretty fucking high.
Yeah, I just thought of something.
Y'all are willy nilly. Commit.
No, I just thought of something. The thing is, the people that are going to be reviewing this game are probably Final Fantasy fans. And there's probably going to be some that, like Eric said, aren't going to like the Devil May Cry combat. And gonna be like, oh, this isn't Final Fantasy. There's going to be people like that, all right? That bring that score down. Because 88 is really high.
Final Fantasy changes its combat a lot, though, to be fair. Like,
I mean, yeah, but still.
all right.
Plus, 88's pretty high still.
88's really high.
I still think it'll be like.
I don't like it. I'm going to
I
say,
don't like it either.
I'm going to say no. But I don't like it. Number 11. Will a new version of any of the current gen systems, that is Switch, PS5, Xbox Series, will any of the new version, or will a new version of any of those systems be announced this year? A Switch 2 does not count because that's like that'd be considered like next
Oh,
gen.
you had to throw that in, huh?
Yeah, you're talking about like
It has to be like a
updated
new version,
models.
No.
like a
Not-
Switch fucking OLED.
Do
I mean, that's already been
revisions
announced, but that's
count?
what I'm
So
saying.
like so not like a PS4 Pro, but like if a PS5 Slim came out or something like that, would that count?
I would think so, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a PS5. Yeah, PS5 Slim. Yeah,
It's
I'm
the
gonna say
same.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, same
Not in
power.
this
But
economy.
honestly, though, Gaff, well, maybe here's the thing, too, right? Maybe they do have one that's a cheaper production process. This is my thinking. Cheaper materials and things
The
like
silent
that.
revisions.
As they make it better. And it's just
remember,
cheaper to produce, right? So
there's been all these reports about
the
the
Slim, right?
Sony,
PS5.
the PlayStation, like a smaller version, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
The one that's like has a removable disk drive or
Yeah.
one you could buy separately or something like that.
Because that hasn't been officially announced.
Nope, but there have been rumors.
So remember, if that's announced this year, it counts.
I'm
I'm gonna say yes.
Nah.
I'm going yes
gonna say yes as well, just given like what we've
because
heard.
it could be the PS5, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it's gonna be,
Yes, 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 and nah.
or it could also be, well, if Xbox announces a streaming device, does that count as current
No,
gen
'cause-
system?
No, that's
No?
completely
Okay.
different. That's
Yeah.
a different thing.
Just want to see where we
Yeah.
lie.
And
I still
And
say
they're
yes.
also
though.
not gonna do that.
Right. This is not happening.
I still say
Um,
yes.
Yeah, I think at least one of them will be, whether it's Switch or PlayStation,
Okay.
maybe even Xbox. Number 12. Will the Xbox acquisition of Activision go through by the end of the year,
Oh,
2020?
By the end of the year.
Remember,
So they
remember.
estimated it would be finished by March, but I think they're running into a little more difficulty than they expected.
Exactly.
I don't see this happening by March. But what do I know about business?
right.
I'm
exactly.
gonna say
That's
yeah.
what makes this hard.
Bigger monopolies have happened,
Yeah.
but in Canada's case, one
To be-
of the three big telecoms are about to buy another big telecom, so it's going to be like two.
Like,
So-
Oh, God.
this is going to happen.
that-
It's just whether it happens by the end of the year.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I don't, I don't know how long all this like
Litigation can.
because the FCC's
Here's my thing.
got some complaints. It sounds like stuff in Europe's got complaints.
I think Microsoft has enough money, even with all the layoffs and stuff, and too much to losing
so
this
Gaff said
acquisition.
yes.
to not have it quicker, sooner than later, right? They need
Yeah.
this as soon as possible to start getting that bankroll in from Call of Duty and shit like that. So I do think yes, just because they need the business to move forward in that way. And it's a huge boon to Game Pass when it does happen. So
See, I don't know much about like the business side of things. Like even if
Neither
they're
do I.
under, even if they're, I could have sworn I read somewhere that even if they're under like investigation, they can still kind of like get the deal go through. I'm not too sure like how this all works, but
you can do some things, but yeah.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. I think it will go through by the end of the year.
By the
Is
end
that
of
what
the year, so I think I'll go
that's
with
a
yes as well.
It's a tricky part.
Yeah,
Just depends on when
like
they
Gav
start
said, they
litigation.
estimated it for it to like start in March, and like even if they're for it to finalize in March,
Yeah.
and even if they do have some setbacks, I think by the end of the year they'll probably all be solved.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's another 9 months. So
Yeah, and so
past
even if they
March.
make concessions, I think some way or another this deal is going to go through no matter what.
Yeah. I think we definitely don't see
Agreed.
it until though like mid-year at least more progress.
Number 13. Will Nintendo announce a new sports game?
No. Oh, sorry. Yes.
A new sports
It'll
game.
be like it's gonna be like Mario swimming or something.
Mario
Yeah, like a Mario. I don't know.
Shuffleboard.
Where the
Mario
fuck is Super Sluggers? All right.
yeah, seriously.
I don't want them to
though.
do Super Sluggers like the way they did fucking
That-
Battle League. Please
I
don't.
agree
That
with
is
Eric.
true.
Please just
That is
not
true.
if you're gonna do it like that. Like
Me and Gaff are both saying yes.
Okay.
I'm
So,
saying yes. Gaff said yes.
are the Olympics this year, or are they
No.
like no?
no.
It's a
Not even
it's
like the
on
winter?
odd
It
number
is an
years.
odd year.
Yep.
Okay.
Olympics happen
Yeah.
on even years, except
Okay.
the 2021
Except for
that
Tokyo.
happened in 2021
Yeah.
because of COVID.
Trying to think. I feel like it's been a while since we had one of those Mario and Sonic Olympic games.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna be this year. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I do appreciate how the 2020 Olympics, they still called them the 2020 Olympics, even though they were in 2021.
Yeah.
I
Well, they,
respect that.
they can't just drop a new logo like that.
Did they
They
didn't do a
got-
2022 one.
Photo-
Photoshop,
R&D.
take out the 0 and the
They
1.
pay a lot for those circles.
So yeah, new sports game. I guess it doesn't have to be Mario, but you'd
No.
imagine if the Nintendo was announcing a sports game,
It would be
unless they're already announcing Switch Sports 2.
now. Does Samus
Switch
Pinball
Sports
count?
Resort.
Does a pinball Samus game count?
Pinball's not a sport.
Oh, it can be a sport.
And pinball's not a sport.
Pinball's
That's
a
just a
sport.
game.
You ever heard of pinball?
This is an
Wizard,
actual
bro?
thing. Hold up. I'm just trying to make sure that because I don't remember hearing
The
anything
Olympics are
about.
not this year, Eric.
No. I'm just trying to make sure, like, 'cause I didn't hear anything about like a 2022 Mario and Sonic Olympic
Oh,
game. But I guess
goodness.
there was, even though I never remember hearing anything about it.
Oh wow. Yeah, well.
Oh Jesus, man.
Anyways.
I'm gonna
say yes. And if it's Super Sluggers, I'm gonna be really disappointed if they fuck it up.
I
Really mad if Super Sluggers sucks.
cool.
And Steven, what is your
my-
answer?
I don't know. I just want to be different, so I'm gonna say no. But because
Wow,
they have
coward.
a bunch of other stuff, they're going to actually announce this year. So
Fair enough.
Never mind. There wasn't a 2022 Olympics game apparently. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at then.
Getting
Looked
lots
official.
of conflicting
Alright.
information.
It's a no. It's a no.
Moving on from the Olympics.
that didn't exist.
I don't know what the fuck I saw then. It was probably some fan
Well-
art or whatever.
Number 14. Will Redfall, Starfield, and Forza Motorsport average to an 85 on Metacritic?
all right. Let me take the lead on this. So, I am quite scared of Redfall. When has a co-op game ever gotten like above an 85, right?
Why is everybody scared of Redfall, bro?
It's
Just-
Arcane,
Every
man.
game
I'm just-
Arcane has made is amazing.
I'm just tempering my expectations. Okay,
Alright.
so let's say Redfall gets like a 75. That's a super safe guess. And then Starfield and Forza, they get an 88, which are two really good scores and are probably what they're gonna get. That's
Yeah,
still
what-
not gonna average to an 85. So
What would that
my
be an
answer
average?
is no. It's gonna be below 85.
Mm, I'm
Ooh, so
sorry.
that example you just gave, 75, 88, and 88 would be 83.6 repeating.
Exactly.
Okay, what this is Microsoft's Xbox's Metacritic releases?
Yeah.
Well, it's Redfall, Starfield, and Forza. What?
Repeat the question real quick. Sorry.
Will Redfall, Starfield, and Forza Motorsport average to an 85 on Metacritic? Then yeah, we'll use the Xbox score
And are we going to
opposed to like a PC score or something. Xbox score.
is it 85 or above or just like exactly 85?
Average to at least an 85.
At least
Sorry.
Okay.
To 85 or higher.
Yes.
Metacritic.
Yes, I think they will.
So Gaff said no. He did some quick math there to figure that one out. Steven says
Irrefutable.
yes. What
Because
is
I wanna hope.
what are the motorsport games like? Are
They
they
get
they
pretty
good?
high
No.
reviews, bro?
So I
Like,
was thinking the same thing as you, Sam. Forza Motorsport 7, 86 on Metacritic.
okay.
Not high
Fallout-
enough.
Fallout 4, granted this is the PS4 version, but I assume it's like similar. 87.
Mhm.
And then
Still within that average.
Yeah,
unless
but then you
there's
have like
something other than-
Skyrim, which I think is 90s.
That's what I'm saying. Like if
Deathloop 89. 88,
Yep.
89.
so, like
So
it's
I
possible.
was gonna say no, because who knows? But then looking back on history, it's like, oh well, yeah. So I want to go with yes.
Arcane pretty much doesn't miss. So
Yeah. The only thing they haven't done co-op yet.
true.
And like
Yeah.
I've said, that could
Those two
What a prick.
games are.
I want so badly to say yes to this, but I'm gonna say no.
Ooh,
I mean,
making me nervous for fantasy critics.
I just don't.
just saying Prey is a 71 on Metacritic, so
Yeah, that is true.
happens.
Prey did not
well, Prey
get
the
the
Prey is not a
Okay, let's not-
71.
we're
Yeah.
let's not argue with Prey.
I agree.
I don't
I'm gonna say no. I really want Redfall and Starfield to be good. Couldn't care less about Motorsport. But I really want Redfall and Starfield.
Redford.
I really
Redford.
want Robert Redford to be good. I really want Redfall and Starfield to be good, but I have concerns because I think Starfield's gonna be good. Might be
Well, we
buggy,
don't have to-
and a lot of people could complain about that,
Mm.
and it could affect the reviews. And then Redfall, kind of an unknown,
we don't gotta wait long for Redfall this week.
and it doesn't. What's
We'll
that?
know when it comes this week.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, the developer direct or whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
And it doesn't
right.
it doesn't seem like Motorsport can do enough to carry the load. So yeah. Number 15, will Spider-Man 2 have co-op?
No.
Not a chance in hell. Sony doesn't
No.
do co-op.
Gaff said not a chance in hell.
I'm gonna echo Gaff here. So no.
No. Echoing Gaff. The reason I put this in here, well, originally I had it, will you be able to play as Venom? But then I already had is Link going to be the only playable character in Zelda? And I was like, too similar questions. So I made it this.
Thanks for walking us through that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I don't think it has co-op.
Nope.
But
I just
I'm
think you swap
hoping-
between.
I'm
Miles
hoping
and
that you
Peter.
can like seamlessly swap between the two characters in
Like
combat.
GTA
Like, I'm hoping there's just a button.
5?
Or like a button combo where you just like immediately switch characters so you can like do crazy fucking combos and shit. That'd
Like
be dope.
boy. Like boy.
I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it'll be like well, one portion of the story you're probably Peter, one portion of the story you're probably Miles.
Yeah.
At some
Yeah.
point, I assume Peter gets infected by the symbiote, then Miles has to come and save his ass.
Yeah,
Stuff
maybe.
like that. I don't think you're gonna have them both simultaneously, except for like a certain couple fights.
Yeah, but it'd be cool if you did.
It would be.
Co-op is a cancer. It's every game it touches, it does bad.
Well, that's 'cause
Whoa,
that-
whoa,
whoa.
That's not every game.
First of all, I love co-op, so shut the fuck up. But second of all, I think I was talking to Cody about this yesterday or a couple days ago. The problem is, if you're gonna do co-op, don't fucking half-ass it. All right,
Exactly.
like if you're gonna do co-op, don't half-ass it.
That's the
Like
problem.
Elden Ring, completely half-assed. Just don't have co-op. All right.
No,
If you're
that's just the
gonna-
entire
if you're gonna
Souls genre, how it does it like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Souls,
saying. Like,
yeah.
if you're gonna do that shit, don't half-ass it. Fucking
Commit.
even Streams of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, you can play like the whole game essentially co-op. Actually, no, fuck that. That completely half-assed. There's a mission in there that's just a single player mission for some reason, and it's fucking hard as balls because you have to do
Well,
it by yourself, and I hate it.
Contradiction here.
So they half-assed it. So many games just half-ass co-op. Just don't half-ass it. Co-op's great.
Yeah,
It
but
takes
I
two.
was gonna go in a different direction with that. Well, okay.
It Takes Two, not half-assed. Gears of War, not half-assed. Halo, not half-assed. Well,
Lego Star
Halo was
Wars,
kind of half-assed because they
half-assed.
didn't release it at launch, but
Yeah.
Lego
Steven,
games kind of half-assed because they don't have online.
What?
Okay.
What were you saying, Eric?
I was gonna say, Steven, you and Jacob played Halo co-op, right?
Some of it, yeah. But
It's
it
not.
was-
You have
Is
to
it out
stay
yet?
together. You have to stay together. Yeah, it's been out for a while. You have to stay close together, right? Like you can't go wherever you want. You're tethered together, right?
you to an extent, yeah. Yeah. Like
Okay.
it's a large area that you have to be near each other, but it's a proximity thing. So
And that's why I think Spider-Man is not gonna have co-op because
yeah,
I just think developers don't really know a great way to implement co-op in open world games, basically, where you two can go off and do your stuff. No, most of the time you're tethered. Most of the time your progress isn't shared between each other.
that's the big thing.
Just stuff like that. So I don't think
Yeah.
Spider-Man is gonna have co-op for.
I don't think it's going to either. I
that
hope it
reason-
doesn't, because if it does, it's probably going to be half-assed.
Yeah, mainly that reason. And I just don't think it's the type of game for that. You know, it's more.
Mhm.
It's a story-based Spider-Man game. Like, of course, you have the open world, roaming around doing missions, but I don't think it's just the kind of game for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Avowed get a release date?
How about a release window?
Yeah.
Nope. Will
No,
Avowed
release date.
get a release date?
No.
I'm gonna give it a big fat
Well,
no.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna commit to yes. I think we've seen enough to see that it's at least further along in development, but not like. Yeah, I think maybe that date will definitely not get met, but I do think we'll get a date because Microsoft needs to start making dates for shit. So,
I think Avowed was rumored for 24. So
yeah, and that makes sense.
I was okay. I was confident in a window, but not a date.
That's a good point, Gaff. And you almost
Not
had me
like-
changing my mind, but
yeah, not like
I'm
it's
still saying yes.
I'm gonna say yes, just because I want it to happen, but
Exactly.
I need an Elder Scrolls fix. You know, while it's gone.
Manifest it.
Yeah.
Manifesting the date. So we're split on that one. Interesting. Number 17. Will we see Fable gameplay?
No.
No. He
is-
said Sadly.
This is one of my questions that I was going to put on there, but it was there already.
Sadly. Eric says no.
Why
Steven
can't-
is mulling it over.
Why can't I be hopeful? Yes, I want to say yes. Because every year I say it, it doesn't happen, but also like it's got to happen at some point. So yeah, let's go for it.
I want it to be yes, but I believe there's like stories out there of like the issues of development going on. With that
Tumultuous.
game, so
I know, but
it's not going great.
Steven, you're all alone. I'm saying no.
I know. That's fine. One of us has to hope, you know.
Number 18. This one's for you, Steven. Will we
For me
get
too.
any?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
For me too. What you talking about?
What?
Oh, are you the Metroid? Which one? You guys
I
both
played-
like Metroid?
We're both Metro nerds.
yeah, we all
Okay,
played
okay,
Dread.
okay. These ones for you two. Will we
I
get?
played a Metroid DS game.
You played a Metroid DS game.
DS.
Well, I played
All
all
right,
of them.
this
up
one's
to-
for all three.
Metroid
because
Prime
you've all
Hunters.
touched a Metroid game.
Okay,
Will we
what?
get any official information on Metroid Prime 4? Literally
No.
anything.
I'm
But
gonna
it has
say
to be official, not leaks or anything. Anything official.
Okay. Radio silence, as it is every year.
I'm gonna say yes.
This could be, hey, Metroid
The
Prime
year?
4 is canceled.
Yeah, it's official. information,
Better
right?
not
That
be.
That is considered official information.
Okay, real quick. If
I
they,
hope for
if,
Go ahead.
I need some clarification. If in the Nintendo Direct, if they do like, hey, we're still working on Metroid Prime
Yeah.
4, but in the meantime, here's Prime Trilogy, does that count? Because they did that for Breath of the Wild, where they were like, hey, we're still working on Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, if it comes
Here's
from
Skyward
Miyamoto's
Sword.
mouth, is that all it takes?
Yeah, like does that count? Because they've said it before.
I guess because they're saying the information is that they're still working on it.
That's tricky.
I'm still saying no.
I'm still saying yes, no matter what.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes now that fucking Eric came and said that.
Wording.
Yeah, they
we all
restarted
say
development
yes,
in
and then Gav says
2019.
No. What's that?
And they restarted development in 2019, and it's been like 4 years. It's
Fuck,
gonna be 3 or
really?
4 years since then, so
Whew. Wow.
something gotta happen.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully you three huge Metroid fans will be fed this year.
I just want to play Prime. I've never played Prime, and I want to play it.
They're good.
Will a new 3D Mario or Donkey Kong be announced?
3D Donkey Kong?
Is Donkey
just
Kong
any-
not 3D?
No, they've only had one 3D game with 64.
Yeah. It could happen, but it's unlikely.
Will a new 3D
Well-
Mario? Will a new
2.5D still kind of counts, right? I don't know. Like
3D
that's what I'm just having, like-
Mario or
It's 3D Mario or a
2D
general
Donkey Kong be announced?
2D Donkey Kong, eh? What about
Or whatever the fuck it's called. What do you want? 2D, 3D? 2.5D. Jesus.
I was gonna say a Donkey Kong game. That's what I was gonna say, but all right.
Donkey Kong. Will it be announced? Is it time? I think
I think it's time.
This is
I'm saying
hard.
Yes.
This is hard.
it's time for Mario, so I'll say yes.
Exactly.
Did you guys see like apparently Nintendo emailed people to remind them to like recommend them to play Odyssey again? It's like really weird, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I saw that.
that's the first
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, well,
But-
there you go. People need to play Odyssey so they can get caught up on the super crucial story to, you know,
I don't know. I think you're reading too deep into it.
Yeah.
so they know what's
They're
happening
finally
for
putting
Odyssey
out-
too.
Finally putting out the DLC. That's what. Yeah, sure. I'll say yes. I've been a negative, pretty negative so far. So I'll throw in a yes.
You're just being realistic, not necessarily negative.
Throwing in a yes.
I'll go yes as well. Why the fuck not?
Eric says yes. Steven, what ye
Nin-
say?
I say yes.
All right. Yes, we're all being positive. Look at
I know,
that.
Mario
Nintendo likes to
to
throw
come.
those curveballs. Remember last year?
Yeah.
Xenoblade was announced in February, popped off. Someone like said Gaff got blown the fuck out in the comments, and Xenoblade was released later that year. So they can announce something like literally this next direct, and it'll be like, hey, here's the next Mario game.
Right. That's how
Will
Nintendo works.
an indie game be nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards?
Isn't this a given? It happens every year. Am I wrong?
It's pretty likely. It's very likely.
I mean, yeah, it's very likely.
But with the big releases coming this year, I think maybe that was the impetus for the question.
Nah,
Let's
it's basically tradition at this point.
Look at all right. So
Throw me a bone here.
last year we had Stray. And is Plague Tale, is that Asobo? Is that indie technically or no?
No.
I wouldn't say it.
No.
2021 we had It Takes Two, obviously that won,
Which
That's not.
which actually isn't
technically
really
not an
indie because it's
That was published by
it's
EA.
published by EA. So then we
Mm.
didn't have an indie that year.
True.
Hades in 2020.
Yep.
Yep.
This year was another one they had indies.
We had Stray this year.
Yeah.
2019 Obsidian was technically an indie studio when they made that game.
Outer Worlds.
So Outer Worlds, yeah.
Yeah.
And 505 Games, the Remedy, are they no, I
No,
guess
that's
they're
not-
indie
that's
because
not
they're
indie.
owned.
That's
Yeah,
a big
it's a big
publisher.
put-
yeah. Because I guess 505 Games is the publisher that owns Remedy. 2018 we had Celeste.
Yeah.
All right, you see the pattern, guys?
Yeah, there's a pattern. Like,
So it's not every year, but
it's more often than not. Like
yeah,
Okay.
inside.
I'll say
So
yes.
going off that information though, I want to say no. Actually,
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's not every year. I'm gonna say no because I think there's too many big games coming out this year that are
Yeah.
gonna. But there could be an indie game that comes out that just like
Bro.
blows everybody
Bro,
away.
when Hollow Knight comes out, it's gonna get nominated.
Oh,
so
fuck.
just
Fuck,
say yes.
that's right. I forgot
Never
about
mind.
Hollow Knight. All right,
I
yes.
go,
Yeah,
wait,
if you
was the
can't
first
help
Hollow
it.
Knight in?
What's that?
Was the first Hollow Knight ever? Well,
it was
maybe
not-
I don't know.
It was not nominated for Game of the Year at the Game
Maybe
Awards.
because people like found it out
But-
afterwards, so it's a little
Yeah.
different.
I think this one has the
Fuck yeah,
all
This is
eyes
hard.
are in it.
this is hard.
I'm gonna
I
say
think-
yes now. I
I think it's
totally forgot
either-
about Hollow Knight.
There's other
Steven, are
indies.
you saying yes?
Yeah, I'm saying yes.
Okay.
Fuck yeah,
Shit in the
I'll go yes
pipeline.
too. I'll go yes too.
The indie pulse.
I
is
was
hot
all
this
ready
year.
to say no. Thank you, Gaff, for mentioning Hollow Knight because I
You're welcome.
completely forgot about that. All right. The last yes or no question: will Halo Infinite release any new content beyond Season 3 of multiplayer?
I put this one down.
What does
I'm
this
saying
mean?
no.
Because I don't.
No,
Like,
no,
I don't. I'm saying like, okay, fine. Will there be a season 4? Will there be campaign?
Campaign. No.
Will there,
no camp.
Will
Oh,
there
that's
be
right. Because they
Battle
could add
Royale?
campaign. There could be DLC.
I'm not counting like those like small events where you get like
No, like a bigger release is
like
what
the
you're
winter
saying.
contingency. I'm
Yeah.
not counting that. Yeah.
So when they add new maps, is that based on the season?
Yes, that's always
Yeah.
in a season.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I still say yes. I think they got some multiplayer stuff lined up. Because like that battle royale game.
Wait,
that
what
battle
season are
royale,
they in now? Are they in season 3?
See,
It's still season
season
two.
3 starts in March, guys. Just letting you know.
Right. Right.
Season 2 was like fucking almost a year, I believe.
That's like pretty much gold, you know. Like they're just working out different things for season 3, so like that's good. But beyond that, I mean,
I'll say
we haven't
yes.
heard anything.
I'm
so
saying yes.
And
I mean, the
Eric
battle
is saying
royale.
yes.
Does that not count as content
That's
That
hard.
would
Yeah, no,
count.
that counts. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's not coming out this year.
this year? Oh, I don't know about that. I feel
Yeah,
like
it has
to
the
come out
E3
this year.
announcement.
I think we'll hear about it whether or not they're actually doing it this year for sure, and like a release window. But I don't think it's coming out, so I'm gonna say no.
We are split. Why am I being positive about Halo?
Yeah, why?
don't
Because
give a
you
shit
don't
about
play
it.
that much.
I'm just gonna say yes. You know,
Yeah.
positive. All right, now we get to the numbers. So now we just have to give a number as an answer, and if you get it right, you get a point. If you
All
get
right.
it wrong, if everybody gets it wrong, whoever's closest gets half a point.
That's
That's how we'll
Okay.
do it. So How many world premieres will Jeff Keighley say there are in Summer Games Fest?
30 plus.
World premiere.
That's right, because he doesn't really use a specific number, huh?
Is
He usually
over
says
this many.
over this many. So how many over this many will he say?
Guess is 30.
Gaff says 30.
Actually, no, that's too much. That's too much. 20.
20? 20,
20.
20 plus. I'm going to say 30 plus. He is very generous with the term
Oh,
world
we
premiere.
thought we were doing
So.
exact numbers. No.
Well,
can't-
because he
you can't
never
do
says
plus.
exact.
Because he never
numbers,
says
so-
exact. He says
Okay.
so just like in his tweet, what will he say? Like, there's gonna be over this many Game Awards or world
I-
premieres.
I'll go with 30 as well.
I will go with. Damn. I'm gonna say 20.
So 30, 30, 20, 30, 20. All right. How many hours will I put into Starfield this year?
Ugh.
2. No, I'm kidding.
2. Yeah, hates it, drops it.
I think you're gonna freaking love this game. So,
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go
but
last.
you like playing mini games.
But he also puts a lot of hours into
You say I
Bethesda
like
games.
I like
so-
playing mini games?
Many games.
Many.
You
Oh,
like
many,
spreading
many.
you like spreading your time among many games, so it takes time away from Starfield.
I don't see that
For
happening.
for reference, can you like give us like how long you have like in say Skyrim or like Fallout?
Yeah,
How
he
long
can't
is
give you that.
Skyrim?
I just want to
I
see
can't.
the
I
numbers.
cannot tell you how many. I don't know. A lot.
Can you give us an estimate?
Especially if he splits it
Um,
across platforms. Like,
I had like more than 1,000 on PS3.
Okay. Well, that's never gonna happen again, most likely.
I would assume the closest gets the point here. Like,
Yeah, for this one we'll do closest. For this and then I guess we'll just always do closest.
yeah,
'cause-
closest. It's just, yeah.
But not like Price is Right rules. Fuck that.
No, fuck that.
A
We're allowed to go
100.
over, but
You know what? 90.
90.
Seems pretty low.
90 for the year, right?
But remember, yeah, this is by the end of this year.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's gonna come out because I think it comes out this summer, so that's 6 months to work with.
I'm thinking of May, you know. So,
Oh, that's actually a good idea. That's a good idea, yeah. Actually,
yeah, like release time matters too, right? Like,
hey, it releases December 31st at fucking 10 p.m.
right.
And 2 hours of 2 hours of
2
work for
hours,
me.
Yeah. I'm thinking whatever day that is off. Hopefully it's a good game. Like, let's say I'm gonna be bold here. I guess not super bold, but let's go 100 hours. Go 100 hours. Locking it in.
Steven says 100 hours. Eric.
That's the hard part, because timing does matter. So
Also, if
I
it's
think
broken, it doesn't
overall,
matter.
though, I will go 120 hours. And this is all assuming Sam loves the game. If he doesn't love it, we're all
Right.
fucked.
Right?
Let me do
Like a-
some math real quick.
If it's a steaming pile, he's not gonna play very much. Like,
How many hours are there in a year? And then it will equal that.
right.
There's 8,760 hours in a year.
And it's 500.
So at least that-
600.
At most that many, right?
At most 8,760.
Yeah, and 525,600.
I am fairly confident y'all are way too fucking low. I am guessing
Oh goodness.
200 hours.
I hope you're
All
right.
right.
I
got
wanted
that
to guess
boy on
more,
my
but like
pick,
then Gab
so-
put that seed
Yeah.
of doubt in me, saying like, "What if it releases late?" I'm like, "Ah,
That is
fuck,
true
you're
if it
right."
releases late. I mean, if it All right,
Okay,
let me say, if it releases
listen.
in summer, I
If
can
it-
still put 200 hours. Trust me.
He's
Like, what if
talking
it
about-
gets delayed to the fall?
yeah, winter. He was thinking.
If
like.
it comes out in the winter,
I still
then I'm in
think you
trouble.
could. I still think you could be close. Like, at least my number if it comes out in the winter. You know, like we're talking October, November. I still think he can get that much. He'll find a way.
all I'm saying, if this comes out in the next like 5-6 months, y'all fucked. Number 3. How many hours will Steven log in Tears of the Kingdom?
Oh, he's gonna tear
Oh.
into that.
Dang.
For reference, Steven will answer last, like I did for the last question. For reference, how many hours do you have in Breath of the Wild? Do you know?
Let's see. Counting all playthroughs, about 500.
Woo. Okay, but it's been 5 years.
But it's been a long time, right? So just
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
Exactly.
150.
I like
Jeff
that.
says 150.
I'm gonna need a bunch of Joy-Con for this game. I'll just say. That.
I-
Like,
Get a pro controller, bro.
Do we have a date for this?
yeah, but like.
Yeah.
What's the date?
Let me look at
May,
it.
right?
Wait, is it May?
Oh, March.
No,
I don't know.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
May. Definitely May. Google, why don't you just straight up tell me the fucking answer?
Right.
May 12th.
May 12th.
Okay, so you still have like 7 months to play it.
My thing. Yeah,
But
dude.
You're also a dad. And you always talk about how your
I have.
stinking kids always take your Switch.
You
I have-
stinking kids.
2 Switch
He'll
lights.
buy a new Switch
And-
for this.
Oh, you have
Oh,
Switch
dude,
lights.
If I need to, I will absolutely go out and buy another Switch.
That's
you know,
true.
You're
this game
crazy.
specifically.
You're
I'm not even
crazy.
kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like, I
I'm
need
gonna
a new
guess-
Switch anyways because my docking station for my docking like port or whatever in my original
Oh.
Switch is broken. So
I'm gonna guess 135 hours.
okay.
I don't want to be as ambitious as Gaff because I think the kids thing is gonna.
Mm.
Your father,
I'll-
man.
I'll
and
also do
also-
120 hours again.
Eric
I
being really creative here.
don't think. Did you make a prediction on your own, Sam? Or you
200.
just left yourself out. You said
I-
200.
200, yeah. I'm not letting this prediction determine how
Right.
many hours of
Right,
the game I
exactly.
play.
Right. Right. Like, oh my god, I have to play that video. I'm gonna go for this year. I'm gonna go 150. That's mine. That's about how much I put into the first one in the first year. So, because they give you like that yearly review or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, but what if they release Metroid Prime 4? Then what are you gonna do?
Like, I'll still. The Switch will be the only thing I play. apparently.
So the last of the numbers. How many states of play in Nintendo Directs will there be? Like adding them together. Total. Combine those two. I would have included the Xbox like Directs or whatever, but we don't really know what those are yet. We don't know.
Are
So-
we
That's too much.
are
of
we
an unknown.
counting Nindies?
Yeah.
Do those carry the Nintendo Direct name? They have to have
I don't
Nintendo
think so.
Direct.
Not anymore.
Just like that Sony also has
It's Nintendo World now, I think. Like,
Sony
something like
has
that.
the
Indie World.
showcases.
yeah.
It has to have the name Nintendo Direct and State of Play. Like a Sony like
So-
a PlayStation showcase does not count.
This is
It has to be State of
all
Play.
platforms. This isn't just Sony.
No, it's just State of Plays and Nintendo
Well-
Directs.
State of Play, Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
How many of those total do you think there will be?
Okay.
I think Nintendo's got a lot in the bank.
I'm gonna say 7.
Nintendo's the tricky one, actually.
Actually,
Right.
how many Nintendo Directs were there last year?
There was 2, I think.
Yeah, man.
There wasn't many.
Oh
there was
yeah, I
not
think
many.
you're right.
We waited
Right,
a long
yeah, because
time.
You know
I feel
what?
like They had the one in February.
All right, I'm gonna say 5.
There was not any in June because there was no E3 that year,
Yeah.
and they had a September one.
You know, I'll do 6.
I think that was it, man.
3.
But
Yeah, I'll
but
take the 5 spot.
It's like the 5. Nice.
are we counting game specific directs as well?
If it says Nintendo Direct, yeah.
Ooh,
And like
that's-
state of play is usually like
and
mostly
Nintendo-
like one game focused a lot of times. So
Nintendo Direct Minis also count.
yeah, because they say Nintendo
So
Direct.
They
this
do,
This
yeah.
is the hard one.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm sticking with 6.
All right, let's go with 7. It's 7.
7. Eric.
I need to see this. I just need to see like a general
Lucky 7.
list. State of plays that I don't give a shit about. I can get that
To be
wrong. I don't
honest,
care
yeah.
about state of plays.
Like, wait. It's a combined one, right? Like, we're combining the two?
Yeah, combining
Yeah.
the two.
Okay.
Okay, I want to see like a list. This is the E3 one. So the past 2 years there was no E3 Direct because of obviously COVID and E3
Yeah.
being shut down. I don't know why it's past 3 years actually. Sorry, because 2020, 2021, 2022. Yeah,
But,
so that makes it harder
well, Sony,
because
like you said, have them on games, like big blockbuster releases usually, so.
Yeah.
but they have like general ones as well, but like those aren't really as
I don't know. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with the notion of there being usually 3 general directs in a year. The
Mhm.
February, June. I'm assuming it's happened this year because E3 is scheduled for this year. And then September. So that's 3 already. State of plays is trickier because they don't have a proven track record yet. Does anyone remember how many we had like last year? So like 1 or 2, right?
It was.
Yeah,
It
probably.
was less than 5. I can tell you that.
So so I'll go with notion of 2, so that's 5. And I'll sprinkle in a couple of mini directs or game directs. So maybe I'll just go with 7.
It just sounds right. Like,
Trying to put the math in here, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out what's
you
going
have
on.
the
But
math flying by your face.
Eric had to do put everything in the calculator there.
yeah.
Yep.
Now we come to the final question.
Done.
We have to predict what game will win Game of the Year at the Game Awards.
Ooh, Biggie.
Wow.
Gonna go with it, Breath or Tears of the Kingdom.
Geoff Keighley's Game Awards. Eric says Tears of the Kingdom.
I know everyone wants to be like, but what about the Switch hardware? I'm gonna be like, I don't think people care enough.
Yeah. No. Look, Pokemon.
You know
That's
what?
all I'll say.
Oh shit.
People did care
Like-
about the.
People care about
no.
performance, but like,
Yeah.
You hit 20 million sold, so
Yeah, exactly.
But it didn't
Alright.
get nominated
Like-
for Game of the Year. Is all.
I mean, Pokemon never
Yeah.
does.
But yeah, exactly.
Just saying, review.
Alright, before Stam says it, Starfield.
I mean, we can say the same thing. We don't. We've never had a rule against repeats.
He wants to be the first.
God, I wish. I hope.
Right?
I hope it's Starfield.
Me too. They need that W.
I really do
Both-
hope it's Starfield.
Both companies need that W. Shit. I'm torn.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little crazy here.
Be the Sony pony. Come on, go say it.
What?
Spider-Man. Say Spider-Man 2. Come on. No?
Spider-Man 2 is not gonna win Game of the Year over Tears of the Kingdom. No way. Not chance.
There's just no way.
But you know what might?
What's that?
I mean, it's definitely not going to, but I'm gonna have faith in that little indie game that I forgot about.
No.
Hollow Knight.
Really?
I'm gonna say Hollow Knight.
Dude, it is pretty anticipated. I'm super excited about it. I still
your
need to
sequel.
do
I
some
think
things.
if there's an indie game that can win the Game Awards. It's not called It Takes Two, but It Takes Two wasn't really an indie game, but it kind of is. I would say
Hades.
Silk
Hades
Song.
was, yeah.
Yeah, and Hades, was there. Hades 2?
Oh goodness,
Not
yeah.
gonna- it's not gonna come
dude.
through. I'm
I don't
saying
think
it
it's
right now.
gonna be.
It's not going to be in. It's going to
Yeah.
be early access.
My
I just want to have faith, you know?
yeah.
Not that I'm ever going to touch Hollow Knight Silk Song, but be cool.
A lot of people will.
I'm going to guess it.
I am going to. This one's tough because there's a lot I want to win, right? There's my want to win, and then there's the logical one. I want Starfield to win, just for a lot of reasons. Xbox needs the W.
Now, what if they announce a Mario game?
That
It
could
comes
be a
out
dark
this year,
horse. Yeah,
and they're just like,
for sure.
boom!
Yeah, honestly, because Odyssey was amazing. So, but it also didn't get Game of the Year that year. So,
No.
Well, I mean, Breath of the Wild came out the same
Yeah,
year.
Pretty
That's what I
tough
mean,
year.
With Breath of the Wild, fucking Persona, fucking Nier Automata, all that shit. 2017 was a wild year.
I
And
think
the
I'm gonna
best
see
game was What Remains of Edith Finch.
Oh my god, it's a great game. Breath of the Wild is gonna take it this year. Tears of the Kingdom.
Wow, Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. All right. So that brings us to the end of predictions. We have a lot of predictions here.
Yeah.
And we'll recap these next year. So I'll close that out. No one touched that for the next year. No one changed their answers. No cheating.
I didn't write this.
So let's get into some quick crossplay because we are going a little long here. I'll start off by saying, fucking Elder Scrolls Online
Are you actually playing it again?
What,
got me
really?
back in,
Oh,
and
shit.
I think I want to play. I think it's pissing me off that there's not cross progression and like cross platform or whatever. It's really pissing me off because I want to play on PC, and I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm not far enough in to my character on PlayStation to stop me from going to PC. So I think I might go to PC because my Elder Scrolls Plus subscription does expire very soon, so I wouldn't really be spending any more money than I'm already am. So I think I'm gonna go PC. I'm gonna get deep into that shit, dude.
Dang.
Not and like I fully understand what all the how all the DLC works with ESO Plus, even though it's stupid. I'm gonna catch up to where they are, and then I'm just gonna be playing it a year behind because the chapters that they release become DLC like a year after their release, and then you get all the DLC for free with with the Plus subscription. So
Yeah.
that's how that would work. So I'm gonna my plan is I'm gonna catch up and play a fuck ton of it because I'm really loving it again. I'm gonna play a ton of it, and then I'm gonna catch up,
And then other games will come out.
and then at that point, I'll cancel my subscription, and then only do it when I go back to play the packs. We'll see how that works out, though.
Yeah.
We'll see if I actually am able to catch up. There's a lot of content. Who knows? Maybe I'll just stay on PS5, but I'm really enjoying it again. There's just some really like good story like quests in the game, like better than a lot of the single player Elder Scrolls like quests. Obviously, there's still great quests in those games, but there was one yesterday that I was playing where I was like I helped giants like retake this fort. It was super dope. I was like escorting this giant around, and I could like point. I could tell it to. I like could tell it to hit a tree, and it would hit a tree, and it would knock like a scout of like the enemy force out of the tree. Then you'd find him. It's pretty
That's
funny.
pretty cool. That's pretty.
Yeah, I really like that game a lot. It simultaneously is great, but also pisses me off because every time I see a trailer, I'm just like, when's the real shit coming out? You know, when's the real shit coming out? Then I've also been playing Mass Effect 2, which, as you know, is my favorite game ever. So that's been fun.
Ew. Huh.
That's my crossplay. Oh wait, I've been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic with Cody, and that game rules. Rock and Stone. Eric, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I've been engaging with some emblems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God. Next.
What's your initial take though? Like
my initial take. This is a fucking great ass Fire Emblem game. Also, fucking the hardest. Not super hard, but like it's definitely harder than Three Houses was. And this game does like to beat my ass sometimes. And so like I have to like if you saw the stream the other day, I was on one specific map in the beginning of the game for like almost an hour because I kept just fucking up. I have to kept rewinding.
Dude, that's that's so funny. I kept like popping in and out of the stream, and I didn't even notice that you're in like the same spot for like that entire hour that I was popping in and out.
Yeah,
Actually.
this was like the third chapter or whatever, and it was like, okay,
God,
so so the first turn, I'm just like, okay, let me do this, this, and this. Let me teleport this person over here so she can save these 2 units over here, and then she does whatever she does. Then someone dies later on, in that the enemy does their turn and kills someone, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta restart. Then literally the next turn they give you the mechanic where you can rewind time. So I just kept dying till in the first turn for a little bit. I was just like, I have to hold out to the second turn where I get the mechanic, and I'll be good. I don't have to keep restarting. And then I just I died like fucking 3 times in that first enemy phase. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing?
And you have to restart, right? When
Yeah, because I don't want no one. I'm not. When I play Fire Emblem, no one's dying on my watch. If they die, I'm either rewinding or I'm restarting. So I'm like, no one's dying on my watch because I have classic mode on. In classic mode, is if someone dies, they're done. They're out. They're out of your party.
You're such a good party leader. You're like Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, great movies.
Carrying Frodo up the slopes of Mount Doom.
So yeah, after that chapter, like after that, I finished the stream and then I played a lot more, and it's been a lot smoother sailing ever since I got the rewind mechanic. But then there are times where I still fucking die, where it's just like, all right, just fucking a stupid mistake here will just cost me like a fucking unit. I'm like, god damn it. And like there was literally I think it was literally the map after that one where another thing happened where everyone just kept dying and I kept rewinding. I was like, how the fuck do I solve this? Like, what am I doing here? And then eventually I just fucking ran out of rewinds and died. And I was like, fuck, I gotta do something different. But shout out to my man. There's a unit called Louis. This man is just taking hits and is like, he's a big boy with a sword, with a spear and a shield. He's an armored knight. He's just taking hits and dealing them back. And I'm just like, shout out to you, man. You're fucking holding the line here.
Now, you're saying it's so great. Why did it only get me like 13 points?
People,
what the fuck's up with that, you know? The fuck's up with
Three Houses
I'll take it, but...
Yeah. Three Houses was like a different, I don't want to say different take in the game, but like they added like more Persona-ish elements to it, like social sims and like the calendar system to it. And I think the story really helped it a lot as well as like the replayability of the game with the 3 different routes or whatever. So, and this one, the story, it's just basic fun. It's not, it's nothing like to shout home about.
So you saying you baited me into picking that?
Not
Seems
really.
like you.
It's 83, bro.
Not really, but I also was expecting this to be like not as high as Three Houses, but I was expecting more like the 85s is what I was expecting.
Same.
And I will say the combat definitely is a lot better than Three Houses. Like there's a lot more strategy going in here. The new mechanic they added for breaking enemies is like when you hit them with a weapon they're weak against, they'll lose their weapon for like a turn and they can't counterattack. So you have to like keep that in mind compared to like the other Fire Emblem games. And yeah, it's a lot more strategic. my ass is getting kicked a lot, and I have like already like 24 hours in this game. I've just been playing it nonstop like this whole weekend. A lot
Jeez,
of
one of
fun.
our predictions should have been how many hours is Eric gonna have in Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Gaff. What have you been playing, if
Um,
anything, since you've been busy?
So, I mean, I still managed to play games in South Africa because I brought
Hey.
my shitty old laptop, and my girlfriend's cousins there, they also play games. So
Oh,
played a bit of Fall Guys in the first leg of the trip.
let's go.
No dubs, sadly,
Nah,
but
rip. Did you get
yeah,
the
had a good
Dragonborn
time.
skin?
No, no. Uh,
Hmm.
Didn't play nearly enough to really grind for anything, but played a bit, and I played some League of Legends. So I played some regular League of Legends, but also TFT. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yep.
So it's like auto chess for those who don't know, and you place your characters on the board, and then you just let them fight other people, and it's kind of fun building your team comp that way. We played a ton of that. We if we weren't out, we were inside sitting on the couch playing TFT. It was awesome. And we played a ton of board games, if that counts.
Hey.
Yeah.
A lot of Coup, a lot of Sushi Go.
Nice.
30 seconds. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like you read 5 things on a card, and then like your partner has to, think of it and name it. And you have
Yeah.
30 seconds to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it was South African theme, so some words were just impossible.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Funny.
Extra challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh, and of course, now that I'm at home, I'm playing a lot of Persona 5 Royal. I'm still working on that. I'm on Kanasho's Palace. I'm committed to the game. I will not start Persona 4 Golden until I finish this. So I am working hard.
Nice. Steven.
So
What you been
much.
playing?
So much. I'll just do a few though. So I played Deep Rock Galactic with you guys a little bit. That still
Rock and
continues
Stone.
to be awesome, but I only play with people because like
There's a Chinese New Year event going on right now.
oh shit.
And me and Cody got these sick fucking hats. I forgot to mention that.
And there's that
They're
weird
dope.
meteor thing, and that was fun. Yeah. But Cody started
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing and it ruined the whole
Dude.
thing.
But yeah, we were playing, I think it was yesterday. The meteor killed an enemy for us.
Oh, that's great.
Like a boss type enemy for us.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
What was I? So I did that. That's awesome. Actually uninstalled Destiny. So I haven't played any of that.
Wait,
Damn, uninstalled.
isn't that
I fell off the season
DLC
so
coming
hard.
out?
Yeah, the new expansion's coming out.
And you uninstalled it?
I just
You're
I
gonna
started
install
playing.
it again, right?
I don't know. Yes, yes.
Are
I'll
you
install it
okay?
again. when the expansion comes out, I'm probably gonna install it again. I'll play through the campaign, but like I said before, it's just like it's so hard to commit to every season, grinding power, doing the same kind of seasonal events. The story's great, and I used to tune in every week to get that, but I don't know. It just wasn't clicking with me when I tried to do it again this season, and I just to focus on other stuff. So I'm hoping it'll bring me back in. That was something I didn't play, but I filled it a lot with a lot of Slay the Spire because I'm still working on some runs for that game. It is very hard, but it's just an easy game to like when you're busy to pick up and drop down and like unlock new cards each time you get further in a run, and there's just a lot of fun stuff there. Vampire Survivors on my phone. Just because
yeah, I forgot about that.
everyone's saying, oh shit, I'll just play this. I have like I have like 5 or so minutes, I'll mess around in it. There was one more that I wanted. God, what was
I've
it?
almost completed that game.
Really? Oh, like 100%.
Like all the unlocks or whatever.
Yeah.
I've almost gotten all the unlocks. I think I have like 5 more.
I know I did every level if I'm right. So, and then I started Immortality, or I guess I started, but like played more of Immortality. And yeah, Immortality, which is crazy. Like you can just go through like this crazy feedback loop of like clicking on different objects and zooming to different scenes, and the performances are incredible, and it's really gripping me. But it's one of those games that I have to be fully awake to play, because it's very, very what's the word I'm looking for here? Thoughtful.
Gotta be focused.
Yeah. And then Monster Hunter Rise was the last one.
I don't know.
Made my character. There's a shit ton of tutorials.
Holy shit, there are. Yes.
So
that's
many.
That's
Well,
that.
even
And you also have to create 3 like characters.
In,
So you have to
in
create yourself,
World,
your pet, and your mount.
I just don't feel like there were as many in World, right? Because there's less complexities to it. There's a lot going on in Rise.
I feel like
Eric
World
stated it
got you
before.
into it decently fast,
Yeah, but also like
from what I remember. But
the co-op seems better in this one, maybe. Like, I
Yeah.
hope, because
Yeah, the co-op in Rise is like traditional Monster Hunter co-op, where it's a separate area for single
Yeah.
player and co-op. In World, it was all like meshed together, and it was like weird where you couldn't do co-op until you saw the cutscene for the monster.
Yep.
So it was like a little weird.
Yeah. But this is like its own hub, right? Like,
Yeah, it's its own
Yeah.
thing. You can completely ignore the single player if you want to.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I'm enjoying that. You know, I'm doing Sword and Shield right now. And the wire bug thing is really fun. I didn't understand it quite at first, right? Like it's definitely something to get used to as a mechanic, and definitely the addition of like your hound or whatever to ride that around is really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. That's it for my playthrough.
All I've done in Monster Hunter is create my character and do the tutorials.
Yeah,
And I went to like the training pit to like try out a bunch of like the different weapon types.
right. That's important.
And I really like can't remember what it's called. It's like the dual blade thing where you have like I don't know, like a beetle or something on your shoulder as well that you can like send out to like attack, like
Insect
absorb.
Glaive.
What's
Insect
that?
Glaive.
Insect Glaive.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. You can use that to like, I think it goes out and like absorbs health or something from an enemy and brings it back to you.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But I also just really like the weapon, the dual blade, because you can like use it to like launch yourself into the air, which is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
And I tried out like, I don't know, all the like heavy weapons seem like I just felt like I was so slow. But
they hit hard, so
yeah, they do. But yeah, I was digging the dual blade thing with the bug, so I think I'll probably roll with that if I ever get back into that. I'll probably only play that co-op. I don't see myself playing that single player. But looking forward to playing some co-op.
Okay.
All right. Well, if that is it for the episode. Thanks for watching. If you're tuning in live on twitch.tv, thank you. If not, you can find us on your favorite podcast service, YouTube, Twitter, podpage.com/xinteract for all the latest links and updates that you'll ever need. Until next time, thanks for watching.
See ya.